Alright, good damage. Not as much as the other characters, but that's fine. Also, Laura died.
Sorry.
Will do. Here we go.
Leave it to me.
Any defense stuff I have? Oh, I do. Lacresse.
Arcus, activate.
You have my thanks.
Don't kill Laura again, please. Stop killing Laura, please.
I wasn't strong enough.
I have to use Aethelus, or she's gonna keep dying. Alright, Aethelus.
Activate.
My turn.
Should keep her up.
You have my thanks.
Oh, gives her half health, not full health. Still fine. Shockwave. Oh no.
It's my turn.
My turn.
Now link with Fee. Ow, not my girl.
Careless.
Alright, well, gotta get her up now. Elliot's on reviving duty.
Right.
Of course. Your turn.
I've got this.
Get delayed, please. That's all I ask. Did not work.
Thanks.
Ow, that did so
Leave it
much
to me.
damage.
How about this? Now. I'll take you up. My turn. All right, let's do this. My
We need to
turn.
get Laura in here somehow. Laura did lower the ADF.
Understood.
She's gonna lower it some more. Never mind, that didn't work. Oh my goodness, you do so much damage. You kill me in 2 hits. How was that even possible? How can one crocodile kill so fast?
Leave it to me.
Nah, wait for... I don't have enough for Bellis. Let's try Holy Breath out.
You have my
Alright, so it's
thanks.
basically better
My
version
turn.
of Breath. As I expected. I need Elliot to get Reen up. I don't think I have enough for a 8th Ellis, do I?
Your turn.
No, get
Will
Fee.
do.
Have Fee do it.
Arcus, activate.
Scram press, I guess. Yo, don't hit Reen, please. That's all I ask. Anyone else is fair game. Oh my goodness. The one... Oh, thank you. Easy counter. Machias gets a crit here, which is nice. I'm probably gonna have him link with Reen. I think my link level is higher with Reen.
Leave it to me.
Link with Reen. Do the crit.
How about this? Now. Got it.
I'll handle it.
Anything I can do to heal? Nah. Chick Bellis does
There you go.
heal. Just do it, why not?
Won't give up. There.
Go on this side so we're back with the group.
Now's our chance. Gotcha.
Alright, this boss is more problematic than I thought.
Thanks.
Oh, come
I'm
on.
sorry, everyone.
Reen
My
just keeps
turn.
dying, huh?
Keep it up, everyone.
Just make sure we don't die.
Okay.
E, get Reen up.
Arcus, activate.
Reen's probably gonna die again. I'm gonna hate it.
Thanks.
Oh my goodness.
I'm sorry.
Fun game right now.
Right.
Like, give Elliot an EP charge. He needs to use Aethelus. Even Aethelus, though, he doesn't get up to full, so it's like, I don't know. This crocodile is very annoying.
My turn.
He's still got so much health, too.
Arcus, activate. Thanks. Right.
Energy shell. That'll
Hang
work.
in there, everyone.
Give Green full health. You like has to be at full health to live this guy's hits. There's Shockwave again.
I'll handle it. Here we go.
Damage, please. Alright. At least it gave me a thrust.
Now. Okay, Rean.
Leave it
I
to
need
me.
some CP buildup. Did I stun it? Oh, I did stun it.
Right.
Perfect timing for Grand Press with 0 arts. Alright, well, we're turning this around. The whole getting Green up and he kept dying was annoying, but other than that, this is all going in our favor now. Give me Laura.
Understood. Off guard.
My turn. Now's our chance.
An opening.
Need to build up that CP and hopefully get an that scrap. Oh, he's not stunned anymore. Alright, fix this, fix this. Don't let Green die. It would suck if I got into that loop again.
How about this?
I have a Flame Slash ready. I'm gonna hold off and see if I can get a full power Flame Slash with 200 CP. It'd be nice.
Go. Go.
An opening.
Oh, perfect.
Flames, gather on my blade.
That's what I want. Hopefully I can burn you too and lower your attack. Alright, good damage. I'd really like to do this. Yeah, do it. Why not? Alright, that stunned you. Perfect.
Arcus activate.
Right. How about this?
I'll probably link with Elliot. I'm not thinking right now. As you could probably tell. You have enough for a holy song for healing though, which is good. He hasn't really been hitting groups of now he does. But like Shockwave is the only thing he used to hit a group. It's more just the fact that he does a lot of damage to one character. Alright, you're dead.
Okay.
Oh man.
Safe for now.
That was kind of rough at the end there. It all worked out though.
I did it.
Level 38, nice.
I've only
Done.
Everyone levels up.
A+ outcome.
Alright. Great job, guys. Whew, we did it. Just Fee. Uh-huh. Lauren and Fee high-fived each other. Oh, nice. It's hard to believe that not even 24 hours ago you two weren't getting along. Two of you really do make an amazing team, though. Two of you coordinating your attacks, I don't think anything stands a chance against us. No, the monster clearly had the advantage as far as brute strength is concerned. We didn't have superior numbers. I doubt we would have emerged victorious. Yep, we've still got room for improvement. Ugh, the thought of you two getting any stronger is kind of terrifying. I know. What's wrong? Nothing much. It's just seeing these two got me thinking that I'm gonna need to strengthen my own resolve soon too. What do you mean by that? Don't worry about it for now. Anyway, we ought to get back and give our report. Very well then. Heading on back. Please don't make me go. Oh my goodness, come on, game. You're gonna make me go all the way back to the exit. Not leave anyhow. Maybe something's gonna happen. I'm gonna turbo mode just to go back.
A challenging fight. We should engage it with care.
But we can't pass that thing. This is the wrong way.
Watch out.
Do not want to fight you.
Oh, let's get going.
Goodbye. Don't mind me, Joe. I'll be back in a minute. Almost time to wrap up the record. Oh, perfect. All right. Something does happen. Huh? Is something the matter? Oh, I didn't notice this before, but does anyone feel a slight breeze in this air? Wait. This way. Oh, it's that wall that I thought was something. The vent. You think this is like the passage we found yesterday? Huh, so there's a secret passage here too. If so, I imagine it probably opens like the last one did. Maybe this leads to somewhere else in the capital then. No way of knowing until we open it. Alright, open it up. I suspected as much. Huh, I wonder where this leads. Hard to be sure, we lose our sense of distance and location traveling underground like this. If I had to guess, I'd say we're heading in the direction of... maybe there's an exit close by. Alright, let's try and make our way outside. Got it. Oh, there's more monsters. Don't want to fight. Please let me, like... I just want to pass by. Oh, I got Sepith for that. I'm glad I got that chest. I just want to, like, get to the exit and wrap up my recording boost. There's probably... I do not have time to fight right now.
Retreat. It didn't work. Leave it to me. You won't be so lucky next time.
But, I have to wrap up my recording. So, I'm just gonna do this and get to the end. Plus, we got a lot of XP from that boss. I'm not too worried about our levels. I think our levels are pretty good.
By treasure.
So do I. La Forte, not bad.
Oh, there's the exit.
We're finally there.
I don't think I need to rest. Oh, we're in the Ice District. Huh. Hey, isn't this... looks like the Ice District where Machias lives. Yeah, the Ice District. Oh, did someone follow us? Or is that just panning out the camera? We seem to have emerged in the Ice District. Machias' home is here, if I'm not mistaken. Wow, I had no idea that underground passage went all the way from the port to here. That network of tunnels beneath the city really does seem to cover a vast area. It's like something out of a spy novel. I'll say. Maybe it's a sign. Was that? Huh, that must be the chime to mark the noon hour. Yeah, it's the Heimdall Cathedral's bell. The cathedral itself is pretty far away, over in the St. District. You can hear it pretty close. Maki is thinking of something. Well, I think it's about time we found something to eat. How about we order to go from one of the local shops? Also, I'm hungry. And we really don't have much, but I'd be happy to at least treat you to some coffee at our house. What? You mean... Machias? You're inviting us to your home? Right now? I have to wrap up my recording, please. They decided to grab some fish and chips to go from a nearby pub. With their meal in hand, they head to Machias' house to enjoy lunch with a good cup of coffee. I really need to wrap up my recording. Please, game. It's a terrible time. Ah, so this is the capital's famous fish and chips. I was expecting it to be delicious, but even still, I'm impressed. Yeah, the pub's supposed to be pretty well known for their fish and chips. I'll admit it tastes good, but at the end of the day, it's still greasy comfort food. But eat it while it's hot, it tastes disgusting if you let it cool off. Probably still better than wartime rations, though. Oh, what food isn't? This coffee seems pretty high class, though. It's got a nice rich fragrance. Do you buy your own beans and grind them at home? Yeah, it looks like my father went out and stocked up not too long ago. Now and then he gets the chance to take some time away from his duties and come relax here. He sees his coffee as a small island of luxury in the hectic daily life, I think. And that does sound like something I could see Governor Regnitz saying. Huh, he seems like a respectable man to me. You'd hardly imagine a home like this belonging to an important official like the Imperial Governor. It's tiny. You know, Fee, it wouldn't hurt to be a little less blunt. No worries. As I said, my father and I are commoners through and through. He might be in the top of the official, but neither of us really saw that as a reason to change our whole lifestyle. Besides, it's not as though we don't have some attachment to this house. Ah, right. It does seem like a comfy place to live in, though. Really cozy and relaxing.
There's a photo.
Oh, I did not expect voice acting here.
Oh, that.
Aw, look at cute little Machias there.
He looks like he had such a sweet disposition.
Yeah, before he grew up to be a stubborn old nag.
Stop nitpicking people's old family photos! Honestly.
The governor looks the same as ever, though. Is that woman next to him your older sister or something?
Close enough. She was a cousin on my father's side of the family. Since she lived quite close, she often came to visit. Now, her family was just my father and I, so having her around was a big help.
Oh, you also lost your mother?
The way you speak about her seems to imply you no longer see her. Did she get married and move away?
She died around 6 years ago.
Oh.
I see. And that has something to do with why you hate the nobility, right?
So...
I never really planned on telling anyone about this, but considering all we've been through, I suppose it's time I told you a little more about me.
Finally, it's about time.
It's a long story, but would you hear me out?
Yes, but this is a terrible timing for this backstory, but I have no choice.
Of course.
Absolutely.
Glad to.
Thanks. Sis was 9 years my senior. Beautiful, kind. To me, she was in every sense the ideal woman. Now, as I said earlier, we're a family of commoners through and through. But my father proved to be a very capable government official. And eventually, he was promoted to an important government position, where he started to make a name for himself. Honesty and integrity are a core part of his work ethic. So, of course, he made his fair share of enemies. But after seeing success in a number of major projects, he gained a reputation both inside and outside the government. My mother died when I was still young, but Sis happened to live around here and ended up helping us in more ways than I can count. Since she was his niece, my father always made a fuss over her. And even though she didn't live in the same house, she was like a real sister to me, and a real daughter to my father. I was always so proud of her. As a child, she was practically my idol. And as you'd expect, she had countless admirers among the men of the city. But for all her popularity, she was always level-headed and sensible. So I never felt I had anything to worry about, until he appeared. He was one of my father's subordinates at City Hall, though unlike him, he was a noble by birth. A man of high rank, too. The heir of a count. However, he had none of the arrogance or haughtiness one usually associates with the nobility. When I met him myself, he came across as an honest and loyal man. He met Sis when Dad introduced him to her one day. And eventually, the two of them fell in love and began a relationship, despite the difference in their social status. As a child, I was frustrated beyond words, but even I had to admit that the two of them made a good couple. And Sis seemed so happy when she was with him that I had no choice but to let it go and accept their relationship. Time went on and they became engaged, with Dad acting as the go-between. And that's when everything started to fall apart. His family couldn't have been more blatant in their attempts to undermine the relationship. Apparently, one of the four great houses, House Cayenne, proposed an arranged marriage on short notice, and the Count's family were up in arms at the thought he might choose to take a mere commoner as his wife. Since my father held an important post, they were limited in how shamelessly they could try to sabotage the marriage. They began to harass and threaten her in secret every way they could think of. They made her life a living hell. Maybe she didn't want to cause trouble for the man she loved, or perhaps she did it out of consideration for my father. But all that time, she chose to endure it alone. She never discussed it or asked for help. And finally, it became so crushing that she took her own life. It was only afterward that my father and I learned what had really happened. It seems that at the very last, he had chosen to betray her love for him. "But I told her," he said. "I told her I'd treasure her as my mistress instead if she'd just accept that we couldn't be married. I just don't understand it. Why would she take her own life?" After that, my father seemed to redouble his efforts. It was like watching a machine kick into high gear. With the help of his ally, Chancellor Osborne, he was able to wrest control of City Hall from the noble faction. Then, 4 years ago, he was appointed to his current position as governor of Heimdall. And that's how the Regnitz family came to be where it is.
I don't even know what to say.
Me neither. That was really dark and sad, and I feel for him.
So that's why you started hating nobles?
Yeah. I was so furious at Sis's death. My hatred needed to be directed at someone. Anyone. First I blamed her fiancé, then his family, then the family of the Duke who tried to intervene. In the end, I just hated the nobility as a whole. The people, their culture, the entire idea of social classes. I desperately wanted the strength to win against them. To show how right I was. How wrong they were. But deep down, I knew the truth about my hate. I knew I was taking out my anger on people who didn't deserve it. People who had done nothing wrong.
You did?
They may be from different social classes, but people are still individuals. Sis's fiancé was faithful to her. He just wasn't strong enough to shield her from all that ugliness, despite his love. And the Count and his family were only acting in their best interests, which is to be expected, really. Ultimately, I've had to acknowledge that not all commoners are good people, and not all nobles are unworthy of respect. Eustace might not have done much to change my opinion. But getting to know you two showed me that there are nobles who live up to that name.
So, are you and Eustace gonna be like best friends now? I sure hope so.
Machias.
I have no idea how my father feels about all of this, but this is how I've come to feel.
I see. You have my thanks.
I'm glad you felt you could talk to us about it.
Still, I don't think it hurt to be a bit more honest with yourself. If you're willing to admit all of that, maybe you can find it in you to be friends with Eustace too.
Yeah, maybe. I hope so.
Are you kidding me? I might accept that not all nobles are bad, but that arrogant, self-centered fool can go choke on a palm.
Yeah, okay.
Always mocking me for spending so much time studying, or telling me I need to get out more.
I don't think he goes quite that far. Besides, I don't think he does it on purpose. He doesn't mean any harm.
That's the most irritating part! He does it without thinking!
Oh god, they're never gonna get along.
Well, that was a good coffee break, wouldn't you say?
Alright, that was a good coffee break. Machias can now use Ultimate Shot, the S-Craft. Nice. Game, am I gonna get to move? I really need to move. I need to wrap up my recording. I am glad we learned about Machias' backstory, though. That was a good way to end it. Oh, well, lunchtime is over. Must be almost time for the summer festival decorations to start going up. Huh, I would have thought that the preparations would have started before now. Is the summer festival not that big a deal in the capital? It depends on who you ask, I guess. I always thought of it as one of those small yearly traditions. In my hometown, the summer festival is a major event with extensive preparations. Perhaps those places where the ancient animistic traditions survive put more effort into celebrating the festival. Huh, animism doesn't seem to have mostly vanished here. Not as much as in Rower or Crossbow. Well, I suppose it's hard to think of it as a seasonal festival in the capital when it's celebrated a month late to begin with. I think most just see it as an opportunity to catch a glimpse of the Imperial family. Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh, that makes sense. Who's calling me? Huh? Is that your Arcus ringing? What's it doing ringing out here? This is Class 7 Group A, Reen Schwarzer speaking. Hello there, Reen. This is Carl Regnitz. Oh. Governor Regnitz. Dad? Come to think of it, he did say that we'd be able to use our Arcus communication functionality in the city, didn't he? Your Group A is represented, so I figured it'd be best to call you. Is now a good time? Not really. I really have to wrap up my recording. Yeah. Now it's totally fine. No, it's not. We actually just left your home. Machias invited us in for coffee. Did he now? I had a favorite specialty store roast those beans just the way I like them. It was top-notch brew, alright. With all that's been going on, it was nice to sit down and enjoy a cup of coffee. Well, I'm glad you were able to spend some quality time together. Anyway, getting to the point, I'm calling because we have a bit of a problem on our hands. That being the case, I'd like Group A to take care of one additional task for me. Oh, an extra task. We could do that, sure, but what exactly is it you'd like us to do? There appears to have been a burglary at the jewelries in the Garner district. If that's not all, the culprit seems to have a message addressed to you. What? Your confusion is understandable. However, the jewelers submitted a report of the burglary to City Hall a short while ago. Normally, I'd leave this to the proper authorities, but would you be willing to go and see if there's anything you could do? Of course, sir. We'll head over to Garner district at once. Alright, then I leave this matter in your hands. What was that all about? Whatever it was, you seem perplexed. Well, wait till you hear this. Can you explain the particulars of Governor Regnan's additional task? So, a jewelry boutique was burglarized and the culprit left a message addressed to us. Weird. Huh. Though, thinking about it, this all does sound kind of familiar. Now that you mention it, I'm getting a strange sense of deja vu as well. Still, it would have been helpful if my father could have furnished a few more details. Well, it's already past noon. Let's head on over to the Garner district and find out what happened. Oh, thank you. Me and the other members of Group A pay a short visit to Heimdall Port to report the monsters. Oh, okay. After doing so, they board the tram to Garner district. Please make me move. Oh, okay. Please, game. Game, please. Oh, thank you. Okay. I had to wrap this up. I was supposed to wrap up a bit ago. I'm a bit late, but, you know, it happens. But yeah, those of you watching on YouTube, hope you all enjoyed. And, there's one more task. I don't know if this is the final task. I don't know how it's gonna work, but we'll do this task and, we'll see where the game goes from here. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time.